Hi everyone, I'm Darty with Alinity. Welcome to the scenario on how to override the price date for registration. Please make sure you've completed the following essential videos. If you have not done so, please go back and view these videos. Our objectives for this video are to introduce you to how the price override date works in conjunction with the calculate registration price. What you will learn is how to pay a registration, what the price override date and calculate registration price are used for, and how to submit your registration once paid. When the registration is still pending and has not been approved, in special cases you may have a registrant that needs the date of the price overwritten for a registration fee. For example, if you have been in contact with the registrant for the last few weeks regarding problems with the registration process, and now the initial or early bird registration date has passed, Alinity does have the ability to overwrite the current date of the registration. This can be done for registrations that are not approved. For example, December 1st is the deadline for your early bird registrations. After this date, your registrations go from $550 to $650. You have a registrant that's been having issues with her registration, and you need to override the date that you are processing her registration fee for. To do so, go into the Registrant Explorer. Once in there, I'm going to do a query by registration processing and by outstanding deficiency. Once in here, I'm going to just go in and choose the registration fees option and then hit OK. And then I have her listed here, Danielle. So if I click on her registrations node and then go into her pending active registration here, and I know it's pending because it's yellow. And then if I click on deficiencies, I see that she's cleared all of her deficiencies except for her registration fee. So to process it in Alinity, what I'm going to do is if I right click, I have a few different options. The very last option here is calculate registration price. If I click on the calculate registration price, I can then choose the December 1st price override date. What it's going to do is it's going to give me the cost of what the registration fee was on December 1st, because now it's December 23rd. But since I know what that is, I'm going to just right click and go into pay registration. Once in here, I'm going to put $550. I'm going to leave the payment date as today's date. Payment type was cash. And the price override date, this is where I'm going to put in December 1st. And the reason for that is after December 1st, so on the 2nd, my registration fees go from $550 to $650. So I want to actually have a registration go in at the right price. So that's what that override does. I'm going to enter in just a comment here of why I'm doing an override. Okay, once I have that done, I'm going to hit OK. The system will tell me that's been completed. So I'm just going to refresh her node here, and you still see that it's pending here. So one thing I could have done in that last screen is I could have submitted her registration. So I'm going to just right click on her registration type, submit registration. Now you see that we've actually submitted that. So it's inactive because the one for this registration type is the one that's active till December 31st. On January 1st, the other one will become active. Now that we've gone through these steps, you should be comfortable with overriding the price date and paying your registrations. Please remember, you cannot override a price date for a registration that's already been approved. Thank you for taking the time to watch this lesson, and have a great day.